the beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
103.5 KTU. I'm Cubby, along with Cindy, and we're live with Lady Gaga.
Hey! Cubby and Cindy.
Yeah, you're back, baby.
I'm here, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And about 24 hours ago, at this moment, you were getting ready to do your thing on GMA, and we watched it, and it was like New Year's Eve.
Party.
I mean,
Thanks. It was really mind-blowing, and I was super excited. I couldn't believe how many people were there.
it was the countdown and the world premiere of Applause, the video, and I just got to give you props. I mean, Lady Gaga is back with a vengeance.
Are you
know?
kidding me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the video was bananas.
Oh, thank you.
What is the concept behind it? Where did it come from?
Well, it is a metaphor and a very abstract interpretation of transformation and the magic behind transformation and willing to do anything for the applause. So there's this sort of mixture of hi-fi and lo-fi elements that we spent a lot of time drawing up the concept for, and Inez and Vinood were the directors, the photographers from Holland, and we just went for it. We spent a lot of time the day of the shoot as well. We shot for 3 days, and we spent hours and hours each day perfecting each look and making sure that it was perfect.
Yeah.
Off beautifully.
Yeah, fashion photographers, you said, right? Like, or part of that. It's pretty cool. And it's so many different facets of you. I mean, some you're almost naked, and even the hair is popping out.
Yes.
You said it took a while to film everything?
Not just the hair was popping out.
Well, yeah, there were some things about to pop out, exactly.
Seashells were popping out.
Yeah, those were seashells, right?
Yes.
Because I only saw the video one time. I'm like, I think there's a seashell.
We were all joking this morning. We were saying there's all this couture in the video, and then I was saying, well, what do I say about the seashells? But they're from Walmart.
You've got some fierce shoes on in the video too, like these big, big heels. When you're like on this on the mattress?
On the mattress, yes. Those are Alaya boots.
Ooh.
Alaya boots, yeah.
Yeah, you and Cindy talk about shoes here. You know,
She told me she's a shoe whore. So
yeah, she loves them.
I have also slept with many shoes.
See, you can never sleep with enough shoes. So different styles, and nobody ever complains.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't talk back.
Right. The best part.
So, would you now? When I say Lady Gaga is back, do you feel like you went away, or were you always been working really, even though it's been a while since you've had any music out?
I've certainly been gone from radio for a bit.
Yeah.
And I went on tour for a year and a half, and I've been gone for a little bit.
You've had surgery.
I had surgery, and I went on a world tour. When I tour, we have so many fans in so many different countries that it just takes a long time to play for them all.
Yeah.
So I have to leave for a while, and the fans are always like, when are you going to put out a new record? And I love making music and I love putting out records, but what I love more is the applause. I love that interactive experience with the fans on stage where I'm doing anything to make them happy, and when they cheer, I know that I've done it.
Well, do you have a tour planned already, or is it in the works?
We have a lot of things in the works. We'll definitely tour this record, and we'll perform on iTunes Music Festival on September 1st, where people will hear new music before the album comes out on November 11th. That was very important to me, that I led with the music for this promotion of this campaign, because I worked on this album and composed it with DJ White Shadow and DJ Zed, that record Clarity.
Yeah, Clarity's huge. Yep.
And Madian. We worked for a very long time on this album, and we crafted it and made it into something that we truly love. And it's really one long night at the club. So if you pop the CD in, you can just go.
Oh, it doesn't stop. There's like nothing in between the tracks, and then no silence really, or.
Yeah, well, that, and then also just the pacing and the way that you would. The way that you would DJ a club at, and the format of the BPMs and the dynamics and the flow, it's a really good time. No, it's going to make you want to go drink and have fun. Every time I play someone the album, they're like, I just want to go drink and party.
So if everyone's drunk after you check out the album, it's all because
the employment's just going to plummet when this record comes out.
Calling out. I read somewhere Applause almost didn't make it on the album. Is that so?
Well, yeah. Well, I just almost didn't play it for the label because we had not to, sound any particular kind of way, but there's a lot of really great songs on the album, and I love all of them, and they were all designed to be hits, and they were all designed to be radio friendly. So I just didn't really know which one everybody would like the most, and Jimmy really loved Applause and another song, Sex Dreams, and those two were sort of, you know, having a fight for a while, and Applause won.
I'm glad it made the cut.
Yeah, it's a great song. And I'm wondering, you know, some artists have, they actually struggle with too many tracks, and they don't know if they can get them all on. Do you have that issue, where you have so many songs and not all can make the cut?
Well, we wrote 70 to 100 songs for this
That's
album.
amazing.
Yeah, over a course of 2 years. So I sat in bed with my hip injury, and I listened to every single one of them, and I listened over and over and over again until I was sure I picked the best ones, because I really wanted to make this album something that my fans would remember forever. And, you know, when I made The Fame and The Fame Monster, I had a lot of time to write those records, and that's how those albums came to fruition. So that time that I had really, really made this album great.
Well, coming up a week from Sunday, you're doing the MTV video. No, actually, it's this Sunday, MTV Video Music Awards.
Yes.
I'm dying to know, do you have, you don't have to tell me, do you have what you're going to wear planned? I mean, do you have the whole thing ready to go?
Yes.
Has it been a long time in planning, or is
Yes, a long time in planning and lots of rehearsal, and I'm opening the show.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about that. I was really honored that they asked me to open again, because I opened the last time as Joe Calderone.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That was great. And no one knew.
Yeah, I
Remember,
know.
like, it took a while to people.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
It was to bemuse and confuse.
Yeah. Like, who's this New Yorker guy? And then, it
right.
freaked me out.
Exactly. This new pop singer.
Are you going to try to do something like the egg or the meat dress? Are people going to be talking Monday after you do the VMAs?
Well, I hope people are talking.
Well, yeah. Well, they're going to be talking about the performance. The outfit, though. Give me a hint.
Well, no. But I will tell you that we designed this performance to be unforgettable for the fans, and it's the most physically challenging performance I've ever done.
Wow.
And I've done some very physically challenging performances.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's seen one of your shows, forget about it. I don't know how you have the energy. It's unbelievable.
I don't feel pain when there's applause.
There you go.
I live for them. I live for my fans, and if it doesn't hurt somewhere, I'm not doing it right.
Right.
You know, it's I can't give them enough. I can't. You know, my dad's sitting here in the room looking at me, and when I was younger, I never would have imagined that our family would have the blessings that we have, that I would be able to travel the world and play music for a living, and my father gets to travel with me and enjoy it, and in a way live out his dream. My dad loves playing music as well, and I'm just very grateful. So I can never give the fans enough, and I'm always wanting to make this show bigger and better and more amazing. But for this album, I had grown up a lot because of the tour and the injury in the past 2 years. I experienced many things, and so there's more and more of less and less.
Right.
And we're making big statements, but with minimalism, and that's, I think, my favorite thing about the Applause video is that it's still me, and it's still avant-garde, and it's still interesting, but I forced myself to heal fully all the way back to a time before I became a star, so that I could take all the makeup off and all the wigs and show the world that I can be Lady Gaga without them.
There you go.
Yeah, but you could see it though, because when you walked in, I was like, wow, she's so
Yeah.
streamlined but classy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Brandon, my stylist, is in the other room just Googling. You're going to say that.
So do you have one more question? We have time for one more question.
I just love your shoes. I'm sorry.
You know the shoes?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Where do they come from?
These are Ruthie Davis.
Sexy.
Yes.
5 inches on that
And
thing?
this is Balenciaga by Alexander Wang.
Very
I'm
nice.
very grateful. He sent me lovely pieces from his collection this week.
Do you ever wear the same outfit twice, or no?
All the time.
Really?
I think it's hysterical that people ask. Yes, you can't just throw. They're like my friends. I can't just throw them away. I have to wear them over and over.
Hey, one more thing before we let you go. You know, your fans. I mean, they're amazing to you, and you interact with them so well. But now we're on the radio. Do you want to say anything to the fans right now? Because I know they're listening.
I would just want to say to you, thank you so much for standing by me for all these years and for always believing in me and for really becoming a family and taking care of me on the road and continuing to cheer even when I felt like I couldn't go on. Thanks for forgiving me for not being able to finish those last 20 shows in America. We finished 99. But
they'll always be your little monsters.
They
right?
will always. Well, they're graduating to monsters.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're still little, and there's some really little ones, but they really are graduating to monsters now. They're full on obsessed with art and fashion and technology and music, and rightfully earned.
Man.
Nice.
Well, Lady Gaga, me and Cindy are honored to have you here, and we thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. Lady Gaga, ladies and gentlemen.